Welcome back, guys. We are going to be continuing going over Disney movies, and today we are going to be going over the Disney's The Rescuers Down Under. Now, again, this takes me back. I remember watching this movie a lot when I was a kid. It literally probably was one of my favorite movies. It was hilarious, had a lot of action, adventure, and everything. It pretty much takes place however many months after the original film. You have a boy named Cody who's living in the Australian outback, frees a very rare golden bird who is being tracked by a poacher, and when he kidnaps not only the eagle but Cody as well, that's when the animals get the rescue aid society, and we have Bernard and Bianca try to go down to Australia to be able to save this boy, and they go on this amazing adventure of trying to save him, and they meet all kinds of other animals. They meet another type of animal. It's like a mouse, Crocodile Dundee type. A really cool character. We even had, the late John Candy play in this movie as well as Wilbur, which, oh my gosh, man, this guy had me rolling in this movie, y'all. Like, when we first meet him, he's singing a song and dancing, because there's a blizzard in New York. He's just getting down, man. I mean, again, that's just the way John Candy was in a lot of his movies, man. I mean, if you're a John Candy fan, between Uncle Buck and They Got Great Outdoors and some other movies that he's done, again, if you know his work, he's a great actor, and he can just bring down the house just by his, his movements, and also just by his energy. He just had very positive energy, and he was just a hilarious character in this, with Wilbur. And I think one of my other favorite moments in here was there was another one who played at Wayne Robinson played Frank, and he was the iguana or whatever, and that whole scene where he's trying to get out and trying to figure out how to give the animals the keys so they could get unlocked, but at the same time they had to worry about Joanna, who was the not a lizard, oh man, I know the name of it, guys. Probably after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna realize the name. And like the whole scene with Joanna trying to get, like, he's like, did you take one of my eggs? He's opening your mouth, and he's like, ah, it's just like that. Scenes like that would make me laugh nonstop. Or the scene where he's like, Joanna, did you know there was a Razorback in my truck? Did you? There was a Razorback in my truck. He says, now you quit playing around and do your job. It's things like that again, when you're young, it's funny, and then when you get older, it's funny, and you start realizing different things in the movies that you didn't really realize or didn't find that was funny that you do now. And during the entirety of this time, Bernard is trying to get the courage to ask Bianca to marry him, and he finally does at the very end of the film after saving Cody and all them. And being able to go through the entirety of this film of not going further into danger than they did in the first movie, but I would say about as much, because it was dangerous in the first film, it was dangerous in this film, and I think that a lot of ones that have seen this film, then you will definitely enjoy it. If you have not seen The Rescuers Down Under, I do highly recommend it. It's an older movie. You can tell it's an older movie. It came out in 1990. And it's a very good story. It's a good story. It's a fun, family-filled story. It's, you can watch this with your kids. You can watch it with your spouse, whoever. And again, it's one of those, I don't think it's ever going to go out of style. I really don't think it's ever going to go out of style. It's one of those movies that you can laugh, you can have fun, and the story's good. I mean, the story is very well done. Like I said, you can tell with the animation, it is not the best because, again, of how old the movie is. But that's what makes things good sometimes, is because you see movies that are several years old, and they may look their age, but it's still a good story. And a lot of times, like I've been saying, it's not about the graphics, it's not about this and that. The characters are great, Cody is a cool character, Bianca is a good character, Bernard's a good character, Jake, who is the Australian outback mouse, is a cool character, and same thing with Wilbur. And, even, I can't remember the eel's name that was in this film, but she was a cool character. All these characters are amazing. I really did enjoy this movie when I was a kid. I loved it. I thought it was just, outright hilarious. Very good drama, very good animation at the time, very good acting. Made you actually feel like, you were in this, this story going on, this adventure. It made you feel like you were, Cody when you were riding on the eagle. It made you feel like you were with Bianca and Bernard when they were trying to save him or trying to go through this and trying to go through that. So, it was a good thing. I will enjoy this movie. I will forever enjoy this movie. If you guys have never seen this, definitely check it out. If you have, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments down below. You guys remember this movie very well. If you don't, that's fine too. Either way, guys, what are your thoughts about it? Let me know down in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.